our combat zone.
The traditional art of kendo has been practiced here in South Africa since 1985 with a small but dedicated group.
We are, of course, advancing in this country. When I started kendo, there were no Dan grades whatsoever. And currently at the higher level, we have 2 6th dans, we have 2 4th dans, and we have maybe up to 10 3rd dans. So it's now creating a nice settled senior group who can grow and secure the future of kendo in this country.
Many years ago, it was unthinkable to have a local 6th dan in South Africa, and now we have 2. And because we've done it, it means that they can do it. So it gives them a little bit of inspiration to carry on and go forward. But perhaps it's more difficult if they don't have an example that's gone before them.
And South Africa's best kendo practitioners would have been taking that example as inspiration into the South African Kendo Championships, supported by SAKF Sporting Body. The rules of the competition are simple. There are preliminary rounds of 3 minutes each. Once into the quarterfinals, it becomes 5 minutes. Likewise, the final. Here, Adam Cullen is up against Cedric Jacques. Oh, and Adam Cullen scoring the point to the wrist and head. 2 points will net you the victory. Now we welcome Mitchell Kyle and Alan Cornell into the competition. Mitchell fighting out of the red corner. He has scored the point. The shinai or the sword must strike with a kia and a correct foot stomp. Mitchell Kyle again progressing. Now we welcome Brendon Dateling and Warren Ho for our 3rd quarterfinal. Brendon again fighting out of the red corner. Now kendo practitioners will strike for the head, the body or the wrist, but they have to nominate that body part as they strike. And they have to kia and land the correct foot stomp for it to be adjudged a point, and Brendon Dateling goes 1 point ahead. He nets the victory now into our 4th quarterfinal. Fernando Witbooi up against Richard Allen. Fernando gets off to a flying start with the early point. This requires a massive amount of focus. Referees also look at the fighting spirit, the focus and intent of the kendo practitioner. Fernando Witbooi allows Richard Allen back into the fight. Neither of these fighters are able to find the point-scoring opening. Huge amount of control, and it's Fernando Witbooi who is able to find a chink in the armor. Now, Mitchell Kyle faces off against Adam Cullen in our first semi-final. These are 2 incredibly fast kendo practitioners with a lot of spirit. This is going to be won in a heartbeat. And there it is, Mitchell Kyle with the winning point. And that meant he would meet the winner of Fernando Witbooi and Brendon Dateling. Fernando is very quick, we know that much. A feint before going in for the strike, but the defense is in place and very solid. 2 nicely contrasting fighting styles. And there is the point for Brendon Dateling. It's the winner fighting out of the red corner. He sees himself into the final to meet Mitchell Kyle. Brendon Dateling now swapping to the white corner. Mitchell Kyle fighting out of the red on the right of our screen. Both of these fighters very well measured. Both very calm fighters, as they proved in the preliminary rounds. Neither one willing to open or expose themselves in looking for the attack. And the crowd, their fellow practitioners, truly appreciative of the level of skill. It looked like a point might have been scored, but not clear. Neither of these fighters showing that fighting spirit. Looks like Mitchell Kyle might have done it. He goes 1 point ahead. That point was unanimous. And this is being fought at very close quarters. Who has the measure of who? Lightning hand speed, very good defensive footwork. Both using the space on the mat incredibly well. Doing this ancient samurai. Art form justice here at the SA Champs. Oh, and I think Brendon Dateling knows that he might have lost out there. He had the briefest of opportunities, but on the day it was Mitchell Kyle who seized the opportunity to take the SA Open.
Power Combat Zone.